Hello, my YouTube friends. This is John at Left Handed Models, and this is an update, another update on my bench build for the belly tanker. That's it's coming along real well, and I did enough that I think it needs to be shown because some of it'll be hidden once everything is together. You know, it's like making sure you show the interior of a real car. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so my belly tanker, I decided it needed wiring because there's so much of it exposed. And it's fairly simple as far as cars go because, you know, it doesn't require lights, doesn't really require a key switch, uh, doesn't require emissions or a computer since it's flathead. And as I was doing this, I put all my pieces, alternator, the switch. It does have a switch so that you can switch on the coil, you can run the starter and the fuel pump. And there's a fan on the radiator because there's no room for a regular fan attached to the engine. And so I wrote down my colors so that I could keep it straight. And I did have to modify the bottom of my belly tank because I made a mistake and selected wheels that were too small. Don't do that if you make one of these. I had to rearrange things and make my body cuts deeper so that my body or my chassis could sit down inside better so that the tank didn't rub on the ground. This is just my fuel pump drying. I have the fuel pump wire in it. This will be my fan, and it'll have one of these um, purple wires. I wrote blue on my schematic, but it's purple as far as I can tell. And this is my coil wire. And let's see, do I have the coil on there yet? Yes, the coil's right here. And so this will go to the top of the coil. This is my ground wire for the coil. And this will be my hot wire to the switch. And let's see, here's the hot wire that goes for the solenoid for the starter. From the solenoid, of course, the one side runs right from the battery, and then there's a ground, and then the other side runs over to the starter itself. And let's see, the engine is grounded, the battery is grounded to the frame, and all this stuff is ready to go. And I see now that my front end is not straight. Oh, so my wheels and tires, to make them larger, because after I was done, it still drug a little bit, so I put black tape around it to raise it up just a tiny little bit. And these discs, I'm real happy with those discs. And I don't remember, somewhere on the internet, and I think it was on a Reddit post, that I found out that some people use aluminum beverage cans. We won't say what kind of beverage, but a beverage can. It's got to be aluminum, so it's shiny. And I happen to have a half-inch punch, which is when I realized the wheels were too small because half inch is about 14.5 millimeters, 14.6, something like that. And these tires really should have been at least 16ths. So that's one of the reasons it was too small. The pedals are in there. The steering is hooked up. So it's moving along pretty good. I got spark plug wires. I've got I'm going to need my pointer here. I've got the water tubes ready to go. My water hoses are hooked to the radiator, and then I just have to shorten them up so I can get the radiator on there. I did have to raise the radiator up because it was the water hoses wouldn't fit. They were way off. Let's see, the battery's in. This is my shifter. I have shifter line that goes all the way back here. And it's actually a little loose. If I had made the shifter move, I could move it. And let's see, my fuel tank's going to go back here somewhere. I think I'm going to have to cut this bar down. It's too tall. And it looks like when I put the headers on, I'm going to have a hole in the body because my headers are right to the edge of the frame. And so that's my update for now. It's moving along well. I'm hoping to have it done pretty soon. It's it's a little slow with the wiring because of letting each piece dry, even though it's super glued. You really want to make sure it's solid before you start moving stuff around, or it'll pop off. I've had to redo the hot side of the battery multiple times. So it's getting there. Just a little slow process since it's completely scratch built. You don't really realize how many parts there are to a vehicle until you start to scratch build. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you subscribed, please give me a like, and I'll see you on the next video.